Let's start KMF 170 puzzle. Today we will complete section 9, which is related to data analysis. First question. A table is given here, and the total number of people or member is 535. The House of Representatives are 435, and Senate members are 100. And there are a number of members and types: Republicans, Democrats, men, women, prior election experience, lawyers, military experience, and percentages of each type are provided here. So the question is, which of the following is closest to the number of members of the 105th Congress who had military experience? To answer the question, we need to understand the question deeply. So they want the number of people who had military experiences. You can see the House of Representatives are 435 and Senate members are 100. So House of Representatives, among the House of Representatives, 31% had military experience, and among the Senate members, 48% had military experiences. The second question says that what is the least possible number of male members of the Senate in the 105th Congress who had prior election experience? So the Senate members are 100 and male members are 91% of 100. So of that, what are the percentage of men who has the prior election experience? We can do this 91% among 100 people is 91, and prior experience and the people have who prior experience is 91% into 0.81 equal to 73.71, and it says the least possible number, so the closest is the 72. Let's move to the next slide. So based on the information given, which of the following statements about the members of the 105th Congress must be true? So the first one is more female members of the 105th Congress were Democratic than were Republican. We can say that the Republican number the percentage of Republicans in House of Representatives is 52%, and in the Senate it's 55%, and Democrats in the House of Representatives is 48% and Senate is 45%. So if we can see the number of females, we can find that 435 into 0.12, and in case of Senate it's 100 into 0.09. So in both cases, we guess that the number of Republicans is higher than the Democrats. And so this is not the case for the first option. In the second option, we have more members of the Senate than members of the House of Representatives are Republican. So 55 people is already less than the 435.52 person. So so option 2 is also crossed. So the third option is remains. More than 280 members of the House of Representatives had prior election experience. So we get 287 people, which is more than 218. So third option is the correct one. So to find out the answer of this question, we need to do more calculation. So you need to be quick in calculation. Let's see the fourth question. The top surface of a certain 1-inch thick oak board is 8 inches wide. So 8 inches wide, we get it in the first column of the table, and has an area of 960 square inches. What is the price of this board? it is given that 1 foot equal to 12 inches, and above the table you can see that the dollars amount are in per linear foot. So we have found that 960 divided by 8 equal to 120 inches. So got a length of 120 inches, and if we convert it into foot we get 10 feet. To convert 120 into feet we divide it by 12. Now as the price of the 8-inch oak board 3.20, we can multiply it by 10 and we get 32, which is option C. So we divide, let's set number 6. The price of one maple board that is 8 inches wide and 8 feet long is 1.50, less than the price of two maple boards that are 4 inches wide and 8 feet long. What is the value? So two maple boards that is 4 inches wide. Let's write it this way: 2 into 4n, that is the long and feet long. So 2 into 4n minus 8n, as it is 8 inches wide and one maple, and it is 1.50 less. So you get an, and so this is not the case for the first option. In the second option, we have more members of the Senate than members of the House of Representatives. Moving to question 7, there is a bar graph and we get a workforce of 2001 and the total workforce is 1250. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, and there are percentage of workforces. The question says, one of the employees in the 2001 workforce who were hired in 1997, 40% were hired to fill positions in a new subdivision of Company L. Approximately how many of the employees in the 2001 workforce were hired in 1997 to fill positions in the new subdivision? So workforce were hired in 1997. 40% were hired to fill the position in a new subdivision. So the total number is 1250, and hired in people hired in 1997 is 20%. So multiply 1250 by 0.02, and then it said that 40% were hired to fill position in a new subdivision, and multiply the result by 0.40 and you get the answer 40. Moving to the next question, if the ratio of the number of employees in 2001 workforce who were hired in 1996 to the total number of employees hired in 1996 was 2 to 3, do you know the total number of employees hired in 1996? We don't know, so let us assume it as X, and people hired in 1996 is 8% of 1250. So 0.08 into 1250 equal to 100. And total number of employees hired in 1996 is X. So 100 by X equal to, what is the ratio? 2 to 3. So equal to 2 to 3, and after solving it for X we get 150. Moving to the ninth question. In the 2001 workforce, the average salary of the employees hired prior to the 1999 was 39,900, and the average salary of the employees hired in 1999 and 2000 was 30,100. Which of the following is the closest to the average salary of all the employees in the 2001 workforce? So prior to 1999, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 year. So what is the rule to find the sum? Let's So m1 divided by 5. This is the 5 year up to 1998 equal to 39,900, and we get the sum. And later we get average of the last 2 years, 1999 and 2000, and sum of these m2 equal to 60,200. So to find the overall average, sum m1 and m2 and divide it by 7, as the total number of year is 7, and we get 37,100. So this is not the exact option we have. So the closest option is 37,500. So the answer is D. This is the last question. We have a bar graph. This is known as the column graph. Selected area of residence. So horizontally we have number of immigrants in thousands, and vertically we have name of the towns or cities. The states, name of the states. So the question is, for year Y, approximately what was the median of the numbers of immigrants admitted to the United States who intended to reside in the 9 areas? So 9 areas are given. So median of 9 would be 5. To find out the median, we need to arrange the numbers in ascending order. So first we will get the Houston, then we get Boston, and then Orange County and San Francisco, and in the fifth, in ascending order, we get Washington DC. So the number of immigrants in Washington DC is 25,000. So the median would be 25,000, which is answer C. That's all for today. Thank you.